whereas Team Spirit correct their lack of team fight with the last pick Shaker mid.
And I think it's just better now. So I really like the Tiny, and I think it's also a good matchup with Terrorblade.
Let's see Chimera. We'll start the game here with 3 of the 4 bounty runes. Team Spirit, though, looking for that first blood. And they should find it. Here's Dahak. Oh,
Unless?
Oh my goodness,
No way.
okay. They end up actually getting the kill first. Radan falls. First blood for 1J. Maybe at least Team Spirit can pick up a second kill.
Deliver the courier.
They can. So they'll get 2 kills back their way, Team Spirit.
3, level 4. It's going to be more of a farming race between him and Collapse. But yeah, definitely the first few waves favor Spirit.
And obviously, we're going to see some impact, of course, with the... Oh,
Like right now.
that's a good fear.
Nice silence.
Silenced as well. TH2000 trying to bring down Rue with him. Won't get it as
Panto too.
TH2000 falls. And he collapses and Rue turn towards Panto. Panto will survive. For now, know that they can get away with it for the most part. Dead shot off the mark. And Panto, he's just standing his ground against Collapse. Is he going to win this trade?
No, he doesn't win this trade.
Maybe he does. He gets him. He gets the job done there, Panto. I mean, they both felt they had that there. They both end up dead. Obviously, more to the benefit of Chimera as they're able to take down Collapse on the off lane. Bottom lane, 1J and Dahak. They get the jump in on towards Maposhka.
Okay. And he's not maxing his nukes, too. He's maxing his physical damage spell, which, again, Terrorblade's good versus.
1J. Gonna start playing around with Maposhka. Dahak's here as well. Damage the iron shells. It's a lot too much for the heals to keep him alive. Larl comes in with a rotation, though. Walks up, drops the Echo on of the 2 of them. And should be able to stop Dahak getting away as well. So good response there from Larl. Comes around with the rotation.
Definitely a big advantage. And now Maposhka's top, and they're looking at TA2000.
They're going to try and get Radan here with the wall. They've dropped the wall down. They've got his illusion against him. And with Panto joining forces with 1J and Dahak, they'll get the kill. Same time top, though. A reflection of the play on Larl. No Echo, of course. Still caught down. He's going to get jumped. They've got the wall dropped down as well. Larl is going to try and escape this, but Lorinov should have enough mana to take him down. So Larl turns up, shows off the blink. He ends up being the one dying. He's pretty beefy, Dahak. And in fact, their jump's going to be happening first. Larl will go in with the Echo Slam and Fisher follow up onto Dahak. It's enough to burst him. So it ends up working out. Same time down bottom, Chimera. Look to get on top of Radan. But they got enough damage to do so. 1J and TH2000 giving it their best shot. It's enough. They find Maposhka as well in the trees. They can't. He's out with the TP, but they get the big kill, Chimera.
Yep.
Taking out Radan.
And then they instantly are making a move on the opposite side of the map, so that it's not, there's like 1-for-0 trade. They're always getting something else on the map.
TP's coming in. They want to try and fight here around Larl, but again, Chimera's
Bad
not
for Chimera. Ooh.
completely alone. Good jump back with the rebound to get Panto up to the high ground in a good position for the freezing field. They'll finally put a stop to it. Time has been bought for Lorinov to swing across to join
Really
the fight.
low mana.
They can't fully commit for this. They've got the root here. Another bounce to the side, but he's still rooted. So 1J's not able to get him out with the rebound. 1J goes for the TP out himself. Will make it before the dead shot flies past. There's the setup. I mean, Chimera, they're straight towards the Tormentor. Meanwhile, Larl's focused on getting the kill mid. Will get it. There's space for Chimera to go for this. And they'll be the ones to take it. So Tormentor for them. Shard going the way of the Crystal Maiden.
In a neutral game where it's 50-50 like this, you're going to just keep seeing Spirit get more and more of a lead.
Catch 1J here on the wave. No way out for him. Easy kill for the 2 supports for Spirit to pick up.
And for Team Spirit, so that they see this opportunity, they're smoked up, and they're probably going to hit the Hawk.
So look, amplified damage rune in the river. It's very tempting. Larl's in with the Echo Slam onto the both of them. A jump forward from Lorinov. He's getting caught by the silence. Lorinov was able to pick up the amplified damage rune. He's going to turn, get the grab on towards Larl, but he hasn't got enough to finish him off through the pipe that gets popped by Collapse. They get the fear control onto TH2000. He's trying to scramble out of the team fight. Can he escape this jump forward? The Fisher will try and block him off. TH2000 still on the retreat. They'll turn for Panto instead, Spirit. But the space is given, at least, for TH2000 to survive. Chimera only end up losing the 1 support. Panto, he's TP'd into this. They've got the dust ready for him. Further TPs are coming in, but the damage from the impetuses will destroy him. And now, with the rod on towards TH2000. Pushback as well. They jump in with the rebound. Oh, that's a little awkward. Sometimes the rebound can go a little bit wrong. as TA2000 finds himself on the front lines there as 1J drags him in.
Even for in the game, you can see kind of the path to victory.
Yeah.
Which, if it's a simple way to get the win, it's often gonna happen, or can. The argument for this fight is Sven has no god strength, so it's about to end. Maybe they get a jump and it's good.
Try for Collapse.
He has the Thunder.
He's gonna have Radan to back him up. Can he get the Thunder off? He can't. Collapse will fall. Now the turn towards Radan. They managed to burst him pretty low as BKB soon to be coming to an end. The Fisher out from Larl. Not going to stop Laurinov as Laurinov in with his own BKB. Closing the gap on Radan. They kill Radan on top of it. 2 massive kills there for Chimera to find.
And he Thunders you, you'll also lose the fight. So it's like a very delicate kind of game that Chimera has to play.
Oh, Larl. Straight in with the BKB. Finds the opportunity to get the 2-man Echo Slam off. Rebound to try and drag TA2000 to safety, but a hill fall. Panto also getting run down by Collapse. Larl jumps across. They'll get the both of them. I mean, that was quick stuff there from Larl. As soon as he sees 2 heroes next to each other, they're going to try. See what they can do with the 4 of them. Silence. And on towards him, they get the follow stun, but they're out to bring him out of the strike. Good dodge, gets him out of the way at the Echo Slam. A big save there from 1J. Panto still ends up falling, though. And 1J coming in clutch there to make sure that Laurinov doesn't get blown up in the Echo combo.
That's a win. For, you know, the best they can get, honestly, besides getting a kill. That's all the BKBs also used for Team Spirit, so no BKB Shaker, no BKB Sven.
And they get the vacuum wall down onto the 2 of them. Fisher and Silence on towards Laurinov again, but once more 1J able to keep him at a safe distance. Collapse is pushing on though. Damage to the tier 3 getting done by Spirit.
Chimera to walk in and... Alright.
TA2000 is going to go for the walk-in initiation. Gets the toss combo on towards Miposhka. They're going to try and focus the Shaker. Larl, he gets chain stunned. The stun from Collapse, though, gives Larl a chance to live, but now they've just kept those over towards Collapse. 1J beating into Larl, but Larl will survive. And it is, in fact, Chimera again. They're losing themselves. The 2 heroes, one of them being their carry. Now Dahak's in trouble. The impetus is flying in. They'll get the disarm off onto the Enchantress. Laurinov trying to finish Larl, but Larl turns, finishes him. As Chimera, they'll lose Panto as well. I mean, it was a good effort, but Collapse with that Thunder, just giving Larl that chance to play the fight out.
They're TPing.
Gonna go for a bit of the old rat here. TA2000 and Panto. Oh, Panto, be careful.
Oh.
Okay, they're gonna BKB for this. I mean, if TA2000 gets out, you know what? That's the BKB used.
It can stun all of Team Spirit for what, 5-6 seconds? And no one might die.
Oh, and they're in. Spirit, they get the jump on the TA2000. He's able to get the BKB off. Starts to escape. Dahak just gets destroyed. Look towards Larl. BKB from Laurinov. He's going to try and chase Team Spirit outside of the base, but they need more backup and more damage here on Chimera. And Laurinov, he's not going to get it. Has to retreat. Now they hit the stun. The connection's there. 1J tries to save him, but ends up running into his own death. And now they're without 2 cores. No buybacks from TA2000 or Dahak. So Spirit can push on, take a second set of racks, and maybe more.
Just might be mega. It might be game. Laurinov still has, you know, 3,600 gold. I don't see an item for him to buy. And
no TA2000, no Dahak. TA2000, 1,200 gold short. Dahak just about 200 gold short of buyback. The mega creeps are out. Spirit onto the tier 4s. Chimera, do they get the chance for one more fight?
I don't even know if they're going to fight.
He's trying to cut some creep waves, but already 1J has bought the BKB early. He gets spooked by the Fisher.
Throw Panto in there, 1J. He's at 12 jets, make it 13.
Ancient's exposed. Dahak's going to be up in a few seconds. Laurinov going to try and set them up for a chance to have one more fight out of this. Larl's in with the BKB. The fortification will come out. They'll get the connection on towards Panto. The Crystal Maiden to fall, but buyback's available on Panto. Buys back immediately. Laurinov makes the jump over towards Larl. Larl's able to get out with the enchant term. They get the wall drop down. Larl pops the echo. Doesn't connect onto anybody. But the stuns is there for Collapse. Gets Larl back up to full HP. They've killed off Panto a second time. They're chasing Dahak back towards the fountain. The impetus is, it's enough as Miposhka takes him down and the game is called GG. As Team Spirit will close up this game 1.
Love Marcy core. There is the issue of the Lifestealer Ags. She gets infested, there's not really counterplay. Like, you can just kind of erase this Unleashed Marcy from the fight.
So far, in terms of the difference in outcomes of the lanes, is that bottom lane 13 for 5 on the Marcy against Collapses 8 and 5. definitely giving a little bit of an edge here for Chimera that the panel did want to see. And top lane, should be your first blood. Dahak, the help of 1J, able to run down Miposhka.
Bot lane, we haven't seen the E. I want to see the infinite health. It's just not the aggressive choice, right? He's maxing his spells. He is 1-2-0.
Collapse.
Just going on him constantly.
A bit of pushback tier 2000. Panto has to be a bit careful there on the front lines of the fight.
He didn't click the Lotus. Oh no.
Maybe tier 2000 still gets a kill out of this. No, Rue's fine. And the spear's back up from Collapse. Tier 2000 will manage to walk away, but as you say, a little bit of a missed opportunity there from Panto to be able to live. It might be the longest. 240.
It might be.
Oh, bottom, they're going to try for the setup on to Collapse. Again, good with the spear to keep tier 2000 at a distance. Further TP's coming in actually for Chimera, but the rebound's off the mark. Won't get the jump on to Collapse. We'll try and chase down Ruin instead, but Team Spirit, they're bringing the numbers. They're ready to stand and fight it. They get the fear onto tier 2000, drop down the Dream Core. That's the carry gone.
Okay.
Now with the spear on towards 1J, they'll be able to clear out the support as well. Team Spirit, they did not hesitate on just casually walking down it with the numbers.
And now Lornov is... Okay, so Lornov's contesting this Wisdom Room. But what is... Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, that's an ambitious adventure there for Lorinov that will end in tears as he's dead. And Panther, they're still trying to take this Wisdom.
Oh, he canceled the tether. I think that was just Panto.
Yeah, nothing stopped it, right?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
And going into this even state of a game is bad. It's like you can't afford to make this many mistakes as...
Easy setup for Collapse. And they've got plenty of backup. And the movements from Team Spirit. See what tier 2000 wants to head next. Wants to look to fight around the 10-minute power rune. Is in with the jump. We'll be able to pick up the regen rune. Larl's trying to fight back. He drops the Dream Coil. Miposhka turning up from the side, trying to get the final few punches in onto Panto, but the flurry of punches are coming out here from TA2000 to take down Miposhka, keep Panto alive, and Lorinov able to chase down Bruce. So this time it's Team Spirit that end up looking for a bad fight.
And kind of giving Team Spirit a little bit of their own medicine.
Let's see if they can punish here, Dahak. They certainly can. All borrowed time skill, but the arena is up. They'll trap him in. Dahak, can he play his way out of this one at all? Doing his best to dodge the Spirits. Will give him the chance to put the shield, but the shield gets immediately beaten through by Team Spirit. I'm trying to chase forward here with a rebound. Spirit, keep the distance. TH2000 not able to get the grab this time. Still trying for it, but has to be a bit careful. His ult on cooldown for 30 seconds. They'll return.
Better heroes at being leg speed because I think people just go stats instead of dispose skill. You keep it at level 1. Oh, Collapse. He's arena.
He's just going to turn and stand his ground. He's got backup as well from Larl and Rue. The Dream Core's out onto the boat for them. Stomp to follow up. They're just straight up dead. TA2000 fall. Panto as well. Lorinov seeing if he can find something in return. Radon gets pretty low, but he's into Collapse with the offense. As in with the infest, he could get back. And they can still fight on his Spirit. Jump forward again. Collapse looking for the angle. Gets the spear onto 1J.
He's Arcane Rune or Lorinov.
And now jumping back out of Collapse. They'll still keep to the edge of the fight, Spirit. Not losing anyone themselves. They could still look for more. Stepping up. Straight away with the dead shot. 1J gets sniped. Collapse able to force the borrowed time out of Dahak. Lorinov trying to push forward. Oh, he did not respect the damage coming out there from Lorinov, and indeed bringing in TA2000. They can look to turn the fight around now. As Miposhka goes down, Collapse trying to push them back with the God's Rebuke. I mean, a bit of a punch back there at the end by Chimera.
It's strong, though. It's definitely very strong. So I think Chimera's hitting their strides as a lineup this game.
On top. Stomp on Dahak.
They reload in.
He's getting back up. Dahak will die. Panto tethered up to Lorinov. I mean, they have to be careful, this Spirit. They've got to keep their distance.
He has no TP.
But Dan's got to be careful. And he will top lane. They're looking at TA2000 and Panther. They're going to try with the combo. They've got the arena and the Dream Core laid down. The Splitter as well. They're dropping everything on towards to Marcy. It's not enough to kill him straight up. TA2000 survives through the efforts and is able to rebound back to safety. Lorinov's now turned up. His Team Spirit that have to run. Larl's trying to get in there to finish off the kills. He's able to finish off 1J, but the stun timing, it comes in clutch. Kills from Larl to stop Lorinov from getting the immediate follow-up.
Also, anytime that he gets his ult off, it's a guaranteed blink.
Yep.
You can't take damage for 5 seconds, so...
Yeah, great escape.
You would attack,
Sure, yeah.
and then you would crit off of the Conda proc, so you'd basically be attacking twice, plus like a 300 magic.
I mean,
nuke.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of cool things you could do if you were
there's a
doing some
fight.
right-click build. Indeed, well, they got the Dream Coil down. But again, it's onto Laurenov, who's
A lot of damage on
incredibly
Larl.
tanky. And yeah, Larl seems to be the one dying after he's the one that initiated with the Dream Coil.
He has the regen root.
Rue, stepping up. He got the creep wave good.
This is an awkward chase for Team Spirit.
It is. Maybe they can get 1J. Collapse comes in. They'll drop the arena for it. It's a techie's kill, but Laurenov, he's just straight back in onto them. Gets the jump, the stun. Laurenov, he's ready to run them down. It puts the BKB. They have to get out of his Spirit. And they will. Collapse is able to get out.
Lorna also has to get out of it.
He does.
TPs. Maybe Radon if he sticks on them the whole time, but Radon walks into 5 heroes.
He's going to try and start the action, but already through the rage. Look how much damage he's taking. He has to use the Infest defensively to jump over towards Collapse. They've got the Yule set up. He's going to get
Nice
the chance to blink out there. Quick Yules and retreat there from Collapse. The stump. Do they really want to get back on in this Spirit? They're going to look to Dahak, see if they can poke at the borrowed time. That's not going to happen, though. Spirit. Ooh, Laurenov. In with the blink, Larl. Got to be careful around the Roshan. Laurenov will put the Bloodstone.
Okay.
Another stomp here. Catches onto the bow for the Team Spirit, heading up to the high ground, but Panto's in with the tether onto Laurenov. Rebound from TH2000. Remember, Radon, he's running at them. He's chasing them down, but TH2000 ready to put the BKB. They get the arena spear comp onto Laurenov, but he's actually out of the arena. He'll get away. I think kind of fortunate. I think in terms of like the arena spear placement, it was kind of like he got pinned to the outer wall.
Yep.
The God's Rebuke actually kind of just pushed him back to safety. So Laurenov was fine, and he's ready to get back in. He's been jumped in here by Radon with the Infest, but Laurenov, the BKB's out. He looks to Collapse. Collapse up in the air with his own Yules, trying to survive, but he'll fall. They've got the stomp onto the two of them, and the sleep of the relocate takes Laurenov out just in time. Spirit, though, they have killed off TH2000. They get 1J as well. And with this setup, Laurenov's going to be ready to try and help Panto out. Jumps to the backlines, gets in onto Maposhka, and look, here comes the Eye this time, bringing back into Hut. Over the Infest, on towards the Io. Radon, can he play his way out of this as he comes out? Larl has to jump away with the orb. Radon is going to get left behind. Radon's gone. Triple kill for Laurenov. The Leshrac too strong right now as Laurenov continues to pop off. Yeah, Laurenov. Oh, he might have just found himself another. He's got the Hex straight down on towards Maposhka. Beyond godlike on the Leshrac. 1J's going to jump in, take this invisible rune away from Rue. Rue's got the dust, we'll try and make a play with it, and they'll drop the Dream Coil, but again, it's just for support. Backup's coming in for Chimera. Rue's dead. The silence is out on towards Larl. He's got to run. They're chasing him down. And we'll get the orb away. Have they got any further gap close?
They shouldn't.
No, he's out, so Larl will live. He's like, you stop me from stealing your Shrine of Wisdom, I'll steal your lives. And he's just destroying them.
So Dahak's ult's going to pop. He can just blink out, I think.
Let's go on for the TP. Dream Coil is there. Backup's on its way.
Okay.
So Dahak, he wants to stand his ground. The team is on its way over. I mean, Dahak might die, but can Chimera fight back into this? Laurenov's going to try. Jumps forward. Gets helped back by the Yules once again. Collapse making sure the space is there for the rest of the team to get out. So Dahak opting to stick around and try and fight. Didn't work out that time round.
It's all about who starts the fight. Valaro gets a good initiation, good coil on maybe like 3 or 4 with the Ags. The fight gets a bit awkward. Arena. But again, I think if they just let Laurenov run in the fight.
They put down the ward, they find the finish straight around to Radon. They jump him immediately. Can the Team of Spirits save Radon? No. They can't. Radon's gone. Immediate plays off the back of that ward. They catch Larl as well. Who placed that ward? That's MVP right there.
I think it's just really easy for Chimera to take the fight to them. And they're going to smoke up and look.
And they go dark. There's the joint. Jumps. Silence onto Root. And over to the side, they found the Hex connection again. And now Maposhka also run down. This Laurenov Leshrac, it is destroying them.
14 kills.
Yeah, this is crazy.
14, 1 and 4.
I just touched the turnaround. It's like he made that play where he was just walking to the Wisdom Rune and died. And then this happened. It's crazy. And it continues. Laurenov. I'll get the catch. Radon's going to go for the TP out. Nothing to stop that. He just don't stop. The kills keep rolling in for Laurenov.
Larl has to be aggressive. Just, I think he's correct. He doesn't have a Lincoln's.
He's in. That's for 1J. They get the jump. They drop the arena.
Okay.
That's the coil in the arena to kill off the techies.
I think if they choose to go high ground, it should be fine unless they dive. I think they definitely can still throw if they dive a little too far.
Laurenov's in. Radahn's going to turn straight towards him. Has the Abyssal Blade slammed down upon him, but still the chance for the Bloodstone to come out. And of course, he has the Aegis, even if they do manage to take him out at once, which they do. The Aegis popped. Moving back for round 2 here. Larl enough to try and set up to Stomp. They want to move it again. They have the second arena. BKB's there from Larl, and he'll casually walk the fight off. Tier 2000 with the ult to the ready. Wants to make the jump on Radahn straight away. In with the Abyssal Blade. The stun from the Lesh to follow it up. Instantly removing Radahn from the game. And indeed, no buyback available for him. So a lot of time for them to move up and get the damage done here as they go straight for the base.
You gotta go. I don't think you can win versus Megas in a game like this. With Relocate versus Mega Creeps, Large is looking for a big coil. Something on the backline.
Doesn't find it there. In fact, he gets caught with the Hex. They catch Larl. He's gone. Has the buyback, but he's already used the Dream Coil. As Tahak is chasing towards Collapse. Collapse will be able to get out with the Ogre Seal. Larl back in the action, but yes, no Dream Coil. Tahak, he's diving them up towards the fountain. Laurenov's ready to join. Jumps for the Hex on a Rue. Rue's gone. Stun catches on a Collapse. He's out. They've got buybacks available on Rue and Collapse. Radahn's going to be back up in 10 seconds, but the Mega Creeps are up now for Chimera. As they could keep pushing on. Spirit.
They just keep going on Chimera. They sell the Roshan banner. And I'm sure it's a 5v5, but you're 42,000.
Collapse. He tried to get the jump of the spear back, but he's ended up missing it. Will get forced to the side. Radahn moves in with the rage, looking for Larl. Has the Abyssal, but again, Larl's just taking no damage here from this lifesteal. They look towards Tahak instead, but Tahak's able to get the bar time off. Abyssal Blade down on a Radahn. Radahn, he's gone. As this game should be shortly over. Chimera survived throughout the final attempts to Spirit. Spirit, they'll call it GG. We're going to a game 3.
Yeah.
And after this game 1, incredible showing from Spirit. Now this game two, crazy showing from Chimera. I don't know what's going to happen in game 3, Gun.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, early game, I was a bit scared for Chimera. They weren't really getting these like pickoffs. They weren't getting these fights. They were kind of dying with the Wisdom Runes. And then I think it all turned around.
Natures are both perfectly fine going in either lane, and depending on who's playing the hero, meaning what role they end up being in the game. Both of these drafts are so strange because you have 2 heroes on each side that could theoretically be offlane or carry.
Well, we got a Leshrac once again from Lorinov, and
doing a good damage, just for the trade of damage there between Chimera and Spirit. Spirit definitely having to go for the more resources, and at the moment they are completely out of regen. What have they got coming out in the courier? They do have a salve, so just the one salve that Rue's been able to get out. But the pressure from Chimera early on in that top lane definitely adding up. Mid lane matchup at the moment, 23-8 against the 13-0. Lorinov's kind of popping off.
Yep.
Like that is...
Top lane.
They'll get it there. I mean, they said the damage was adding up. They didn't really have the resources to sustain themselves in that lane.
It's the same reason why maybe if they wanted a Beastmaster in the safe lane, it's better for Radahn to play it than Collapse, just because of the way that... Oh, died mid.
Lorinov, he's going to go for the kill. He's going to get it. And he's out. Miposhka dives forward. Surely with the Fire Spirit, yeah, he'll be able to get the kill in return. So Lorinov does end up going down, but... Yeah, Lorinov 13-11 still, 17 against the 17-0. Rue's going to return to the mid lane. Wants to continue to find this XP. He's got the backup in Miposhka as well.
There's an illusion to tank tower. This is bad. Ooh. This Larl TP.
It's risky. And he's going to TP into this. They've got the snowball. It's going to be going over towards Rue. Rue will fall. Larl, he's hit the 6 now, so we'll be able to turn zip towards Lorinov. They get the kill. But this tower... It's gone. Pre-7 minutes. When at the least they're, of course, getting the kill against Lorinov at the end of it all, but still the damage is done.
This is the best kill they can get on the entire map. Or Larl.
Larl's a bit tricky, but if they can get the Atos connection before he reacts.
Should die to a stun, Atos.
Here we go. They get the opening route. Into the stun. The damage, it's enough. See if they can maybe try and chase down Rue as well. They can. Shard still at the ready. They trap Rue in. He's got nowhere to run. Chimera will get the both of them. Very successful Atos reveal there off the back of that smoke play between Lorinov and Panto.
It is a really good Rubik game, too. There's the Chikiro spells are really good. The shield's really good. Even the Lesh stun ends up being really nice. So I think Team Spirit is in a fine position. Even with all these Lesh kills, his game having a good one. Collapse's game is still amazing.
Still want to try and hold on to this tower.
The wraparound.
There's the zip forward. Larl's going to make the jump over towards 1J. 1J, he's gone. Dahak, see if he's able to get out of this.
He still does have the ult.
He's got Lorinov by his side. Will steal the borrowed time now. Lorinov trying to head forwards, but they get the lift up upon him. Lorinov in trouble. He's just dead underneath the supernova. As he's gone, Panto tries to make the move over to collapse, but he gets caught by the supernova stun. It's 3 dead on Chimera. They really wanted to try and hold on to this tier 1 tower, but they weren't able to set up a defense and a successful manner. Losing 3 of them and subsequently still losing that tier 1 that they desperately tried to hold on to.
Yeah, and Chimera find one on probably Larl or Collapse. They get out the Storm, they get out the Beastmaster, the fight becomes easy. And I honestly think for Spirit, it's just a matter of don't get jumped in a bad way. They don't really have to do anything in particular.
Lorinov gonna try and get the setup on him. Maposhka's out of it. The ice path catches him. It's enough to kill him and take the Aegis out of the hands of Larl. Collapse, steps forward, drops the Ron to Lorinov, but it's immediately removed by the shield from Dahak. They'll lose Panto on Chimera, but Ruse caught by the ice path once again. A couple of great angles there from 1J throughout the fight. That initial one, a huge one as well, kind of get that double proc to make sure that there was not a window of opportunity for Maposhka to get his spells off.
Yeah, he doesn't even get the egg. That's the initiation, right? We're talking about. He finds the Phoenix to
Tier 2000 not to be caught. 1J though. Yeah, he's also going to be fine. They're still careful about how far they go across the lane into the trees here.
It's still scary. You go a bit too far. Again, an Atos on Storm is probably just a death sentence.
Enjoy the Macropire. Will reveal himself. They dive forward, but backup's coming in. Try to make the jump for 1J. Larl has to zip away. He's incredibly low on mana. He's not got much left to play with. Lorinov is getting focused by Radan, but Lorinov, he's ready to start healing up. Radan's got to run. Radan, he's just straight up dead. Doesn't get a chance to sunder anyone. They look towards the egg. They'll successfully take the supernova out.
They got collapsed too.
They charge, trap him in. Chimera turn up and fight strong around the tier 2. They'll get the 4 of them. Isn't it in hysterics after that?
That's a really big swing in the game.
Yeah, it is.
6K gold lead now.
And I just got a completely unnecessary one as well there from Spirit. Now, they jump forward. They get the opening onto towards Radan. Can they keep him chain stunned? They'll get him out to the side. He's able to turn with the thunder over towards Lorinov. But the Sprout is out. Radan, he's caught in the Sprout. Blood grenades being thrown at him. Macropie gets laid down. He's dead again. Chimera.
He definitely needs Scotty versus the Lesh matchup. He needs Pyke to be able to survive Sprout. It's so much to ask for the rest of his team. Also because his team is currently fighting at him. They hit their BKB timing, like I said, they hit the pipe.
Collapse.
They can't farm like Terribly can. They can't dodge the fights like he can.
I mean, Chimera could just keep looking around the map like this. They're going to make the jump over towards Panto in return. Larl trying to find at least a tusk for this. Panto's still alive. They get the shield out. Finally, they'll be able to get him. They'll turn towards the supernova, though, Chimera. They'll take it out. The supernova falls. Lorinov, he's ended up with the bloodstone. He's going to be able to survive through it. They can't kill the Lesh. Radan turns with the thunder on towards Dahak, but they will get Dahak. But again, it's 4 of them dying on Team Spirit. And with the TPing into the base, they can look to see if they can get the 5th. Hurricane Pike forward, TH2000 drops the Sprout. Rue, he will die, maybe? No, he's going to live. He's going to live. Maybe they can punish TH2000. Larl's trying, but he used a lot of mana for this, Larl. Lorinov has the rod, is the stun. Larl's got to back off. Rue, he's still messing around with this. He's got to get out of there. They have to use a buyback on Larl. They don't get anything with a buyback apart from keeping their Rubik alive and stopping the push, but they still have to use the fortification. It's just getting rougher and rougher here for Spirit. They got it. Yeah, I mean, because I guess obviously after the last game, you're like, if Spirit, there's no IO this draft, so we don't have to worry about the Lesh. Apparently, you still got to worry about Lorinov's Lesh.
Definitely still have to worry about it. He's dead.
Well, what have they got in the tank here, Team Spirit? They got anything to show on this defense?
The Scotty's still a bit of ways away, a little over 2,000 gold for Radan. He's not going to get it before they get Raxed. It might even be 2 sides if Chimera feel like it.
They put this Axe on Dahak as well. It's good luck fighting into this. We saw members of Chimera survive. Well, this will be guaranteed death now that the Axe is out with the borrowed time. It's going to be even crazier. They'll get the roar onto Tier 2000, but the shield is out. Tier 2000 is able to back off and, of course, still has this Aegis. So not too concerned.
That was so much, like, consumables and usage for Spirit.
And there's the jump Panto. Some of the punch up onto Collapse. They've caught him in the shards. Atos from Laurenov to follow up. He's in with the damage. Damage coming in as well. They use the Supernova. They're going to try and hit it. Can they kill it in time? No. This time, Aposhka's successful with the egg. The Supernova goes off successfully, but does it actually matter? Because Chimera, they're still moving in. They get the jump stun onto Radahn. No chance for a Sunder. He's gone for 50. As Chimera keep the push going onto the tier 3 mid. No carry up for Spirit for the next 40 seconds.
Well, that's two side. I think that, I mean, they can't get top. Thankfully, there's a tier 2.
Panto, he's in. There's the shards on the two of them. Bruce able to force out, but he's left Collapse behind. They get the Ice Path as well to follow things up on towards the Beastmaster. Laurenov's diving in, healing up with the Bloodstone. Larl's trying to fight this with the Sprout. Leash catches him. Larl's dead as well. Out without buyback. As Chimera just keep the cleanup coming.
Panto blinks in again. He's not stopping. Every single time he sees someone in range to blink punch, he just goes for it. Do they just end?
Now Radahn's up in 10. We'll see how much respect Chimera give this.
I don't think they have any respect right now.
I think they don't need to, yeah.
30 seconds left in the Aegis. Maybe, okay, maybe.
They are that far
You back out.
They'll play.
There's no point.
But yeah, 27k gold lead out, 2 sets of barracks. They can chill out, look to get that tier 2 top to take the safe way out of this game. My goodness, yeah, Chimera popping off in this group stage too.
Definitely.
And this is what, because with the other matchups that they went through so far, what was it again to kind of look back? It was Heroic and Liquid. And of course, these two teams, they've not been doing too well.
They're struggling a bit.
You come into this series as a viewer, you're probably like, all right, they beat Heroic, they beat Liquid, you know, well done. How are you going to do against Spirit?
They're not big hurdles.
But here they are against Spirit.
And Spirit's 2-0, correct?
Spirit at the moment, yeah, they're on form. In the other, no, they were 1-1.
Okay.
They were 1-1, but absolutely, it's still something to write home about when you beat Team Spirit like this.
This could be the last fight for Spirit.
Let's have a look. They get the catch on a route. He's gone. Jump forward from Panto, ready for more. Radahn trying to run away from them, but they've got the punch up into the stun. Once again, Radahn not getting a chance to turn or sunder. They just have too many stuns to lock him down with. And Laurenov, he's ready to chase down the rest of them up to the base. As Team Spirit, they can't even escape Chimera now. Triple kill for Laurenov. Larl, GG's got to zip out of this, and indeed they'll tap out. GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, Chimera will take the series against Spirit 2-1. And the 2 wins, my goodness, they were impressive. Impressive and a half. Like, this is crazy stuff going on. These guys, I mean, what we heard from the interviews, right? This is a team that's not really a team.
Quote unquote disbanded, right?
But this is, how are they this good?